It's game time in Miami as the crowd looks to cheer on the Heat. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. The Warriors are in the midst of a road trip going into this one. And, of course, C.J. McCollum. A new face in his career, playing today as a Golden State Warrior for the first time.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
Now here's Murray. Curry outside. Wiggins with some nice D. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mobley wide open. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler, and he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Curry. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he's had his ups and downs from distance, but Jimmy Bucket's always aggressive, looking to score.
And it's Wagner missing.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Heat. Pass to Mobley. A three-pointer. Wiggins buries the long-range jumper.
And Wiggins excels at reading defenses, as well as understanding when to just catch and fire.
Murray outside. On its way from Curry for 2. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Butler. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the sheer muscle from Butler. I mean, a solid finisher, even when he gets hit.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Mobley. Offensive rebound. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And the Heat, another 3.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Outside Curry. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Here's Wagner. Still yet to score. Pass to Mobley. Jamison with it. Fades back. It's good.
Flushes the mid-ranger. What a shot from Jamison.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Warriors. Here's Butler. Rebound by Jamison. Miami trailing. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Here's Mobley. A second chance effort. And Wiggins with the layup. Wiggins has got 5 points so far.
When he's at his best, he is a great rebounder of the ball. Wiggins with the great anticipation to get the board and the bucket.
Now here's Curry. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Claxton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Off target from outside. Now here's Butler. 6 points for him. And it's Butler with the jam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Robinson for 3. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Warriors ahead. They're up by 3.
The Warriors, 17.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
Tries to save it. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
There's the screen. Pass to Wagner. And it's Miami with another. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Inside, here's Claxton. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Alexander Walker. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Shots good by Butler.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense. Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
The Warriors shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Kuminga up top. And the dunk by Wells.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. For 3, C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Wells in the corner. It's to Curry. Shoots over Alexander Walker. No good with the elbow jumper. The Heat trailed by 12. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Warriors leading by 10. To the middle. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hackett. No good on the triple.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Back to Jackson Davis. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And that one is hammered home.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Alexander Walker on the wing. Stolen by McCollum. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jaquez outside. Pass to Houston. Here's Jaquez. Alexander Walker. Traps in the tray. Alexander Walker's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A three-pointer is right on target.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
"15 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Wells. Clock at 6. Down low. And stolen by Wagner. Gets it off. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Right back after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver. And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Butler. Kicks it out to McCollum. Back to Butler. Fires it up. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. And that's 15 points for Jimmy Butler. Mobley outside. On the wing, Wiggins. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Robinson. There's the 3. Poked away. Claxton comes with the double team. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so here is Miami. They trail by 16. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Pass to Claxton. Murray outside. And Claxton throws it down.
Assist goes to
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Wagner from long range. They get the rebound.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And the basket is good. Murray's got 5 now.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Back to Wagner. Pass to Robinson. Wiggins outside. To halt the run. Nailed from three-point land. 8 points for him.
We all know Wiggins has put a lot of work into his three ball, and you see the results there.
Up top, Claxton. To the wing on the left. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. Butler on the wing. And a wide open look for Claxton. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Outside for Robinson. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And again, Miami with the triple.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And stolen by Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
So smooth off the bounce. Wagner makes it look easy.
1:39 left in the third quarter. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Pass to Claxton. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Wide open look here for Murray, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now Wiggins. Wagner outside. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And timeout is called by Erik Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Substitution on the court.
50 seconds left to play here in the third. Jaquez can't hit. Warriors leading by 18. Three-pointer, Hield. Knocks down the three ball. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Back to Jaquez. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. With the floater. It's stolen by Hield. Here's Wells. Here's Post. Wells in the corner. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Jaquez. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 21-point lead.
The Warriors, 61.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Heat trail by 21. It's stolen by Curry. Yes, that goes in.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
The kick outside to Butler. Jaquez with the double team. Murray for three. Offensive rebound. Can't hit that one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Puts up a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition three. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
And it's Mitchell missing. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Butler with the steal. Here's Claxton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And he can't get the first one. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And the Heat making a change here.
Substitutions for your Heat.
For three, Murray. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's Love, top of the key. The kick out to Anderson. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Warriors leading by 23. To the inside. Outside for Murray. Pass to Claxton. Over Mitchell. And that one, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
It's a pick by Love. Here's Anderson. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler feeling out a bit. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Beauchamp misses. And so here is Golden State. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Butler.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
A moment for an injury report.
Hey, guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Heat. He informed me that the knee was bent slightly backwards and is indeed hyperextended, but that there does not appear to be any structural damage.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Hits it from three-point range.
Moving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Substitution on the field.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the right side. Beauchamp off target with his three. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. Oh, good on that one.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance.